name is Gudrun from GE Designs. Welcome to our Happy Friday show. Woo. Hi everybody, welcome to our Happy Friday show. Happy weekend. Yes, it's a great weekend, of course, in the U.S. It's Memorial Day weekend, so holiday weekend, long weekend, yay! Isn't that great? So thank you for being with us, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube. Make sure to like our page if you're new around here, or subscribe to our YouTube channel. Now, of course, in the studio, we have two people behind the controls right now. Say hi to Andrea and Mr. HP. They're both here.
Hi.
Right? Are you not on camera?
No.
Oh, not on camera. We do have some live audience in the studio as well. I have some friends from Iceland, so we have some live audience here. So everybody say hi to them in Icelandic.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Well,
Hi.
awesome. So we're having a good time, even though there's quite a bit of lack of sleep going on over here. We just arrived from a quick trip to Chicago, business trip. Mr. HP had to go, and so we been up since 3-ish. So I think this is going to need a pick-me-up. And of course, I chose a great drink for Friday's drink. This one, I tried to pick something that's easy to make in a batch. So this is a classic. It's called Madras. And it's really just vodka, orange juice, cranberry juice, and then I add a little splash of sparkling water in the end just to freshen it up. And so what I would do is make in the pitcher everything but the sparkling water, so you can just pour it over ice, add a splash at the end to each glass, and there it is. So cheers, everybody. Happy Friday, happy Memorial Day. Pretty drink, too.
Cheers.
Cheers. So, and whenever you're making batches, you know, an easy way to multiply, if you have 1.5 ounce or 1 ounce, just multiply. If it's 1 ounce, think about 1 cup. That makes 8 drinks. So I usually use this trick when I'm making a big batch. So if there's a 1 ounce of something or 2 ounces, that's 1 cup or 2 cups. If 1.5 ounces, that's 1.5 cups. Really easy transformation. All right, so Mr. HP took a little break from rehearsals. He's in rehearsals right now. Those of you that are maybe local know that there is a celebration going on at Paisley Park this next week. It's a Prince celebration that is taking place almost every year, not for COVID. He used to do it when he was alive, and then they did, what, 2 of them before COVID? 3 before COVID. And so you're producing a big show, so they just started rehearsing today. And thank you for being here. Thank you for taking a break.
Real soon.
So happy to have you here. But do you have a word of the day? Word of the day. I think I know this one because you've been obsessed with this word since I taught you what it meant.
This word is kind of funny to me.
Yeah, he likes funny words.
Bargello. Bargello.
Here's the funny thing. He doesn't even know what that means. You all know what that means. He does not. So that's what I thought was extra funny. Now, why is it funny? Like, what do you think it sounds like or means?
Like you go into the bar and have a Jello shot or something. Bargello. Give me a Bargello shot.
That's a good one. Just like when he heard the name Stack and Whack for that technique. Yeah, he thought it was a sandwich, and so we have a sandwich named after that. So we're going to probably have to have a shot named Bargello.
Bargello shot.
Well, there it is. Everybody, quilters everywhere, Bargello is going to have a whole new meaning for you now. I'd love to hear in the comments, though, if you've made a Bargello quilt. I love the look of Bargello quilts. I just don't like making them. They're really long, skinny strips. But anyways, let's talk about the quilts behind me. We have Mr. Grinch on the back wall. This is a Wanda made with, we had this collection last year, And it has a lot of the same prints in this year's collection of the Grinch fabrics that we, of course, showed you last week. We have the bundle in, and so this one, Kira made this one last year. It is quilted with a pattern called origami, and it's from Urban Elements. Then we have in the corner, I finally finished my jewel that I was working on during retreat. And so I put it together and we quilted it with Circle of Life. So it's kind of circular. So did you put up the other photos of the Grinch, the cute one? Yeah, you need to put that one up. It's so cute. We put him on the porch. It's so adorable. And look at that plaid, how great it looks between the blocks and for binding. It's just perfect. Oh, he's so cute. That's not like a mean Grinch. That's a cute little Grinch, isn't he? Happy one. Yeah. And then Andrea took some great shots of the jewel quilt, and that is so cool to do this in just monochromatic black and white, and it will look so cool in any modern house. I just love it. I really love it. It works great on our couch. So there it is, and you can see the quilting there. On the cabinet today, I have oldie but goodie. So this is from our Fast and Furious Club Season 1, so 2 years ago. And it's the Low Tide Runner. Great one done with different size strips. So that one is still available. Just go to Fast and Furious Club Season 1, and you'll find it. Of course, the pattern and video class comes together as a package. So I take you through the making of it step by step. This is my other colorway. I love this red, white, and blue. I thought it was very appropriate for this weekend, of course, Memorial Day. All right, so a few things that are new in the store. We're going to kind of keep this show short so Mr. HP can go back to rehearsal, and it's also a holiday weekend. I know everybody's busy and got big plans. So I wanted to talk about something we've been waiting for a long time, and that is our irons are back in stock. So the new Velocity, reliable Velocity irons, so new and improved. They are back in. They're on the way. So I decided to put them on the website because I know a lot of you have been waiting. So they should arrive on Tuesday, so we'll be able to ship them out right away next week. But they are already up, new and improved. If you don't know much about these irons, they're the best things that I have ever tried. The steam generator is a separate heat element to the water and steam than it is on the sole plate. So you can have the sole plate really low heat and still have great steam. And there's 2 settings on the steam. I usually just use the lower one for when I'm just quilting, but if I'm pressing a piece of fabric that I need to get all the creases out, I put it to the high. And then what's beautiful, you can have the steam on and use it just as a stand-up steamer. Steam your clothes like that. It's the greatest. The greatest. I did talk about the Maven, the ironing, the station where it has the water tank, the big one. And so this one, of course, will have water in it. So they are a little bit heavier once it's full of water, of course, than the Mavens. But they are still great. I love them. And I took this one out because I know they made some changes, improved it. And so I took it out today and I pressed with it. So this one works really well. I got my sample out first. So check it out if you're in the market for irons, if you are desiring one. And I know it's kind of a little bit of a higher price point, but I tell you what, if you use distilled water in your iron, this one will last you a really long time. I've had mine for years, and it's the only iron that I can have for years without them starting to leak or break down some kind of way. So gotta love that. So this one, like I said, will be shipping, is already shipped. It's on its way, and we'll ship them out right away. And put them on your wish list if you have a birthday or something coming up. Always a good trick. All right, do we have any questions popping up about the irons? Diane says might have to consider hers because hers is spitting out rust. That's not good. You don't want that on your fabric, so definitely check that out. she's asking, one person's asking, is it real heavy? No. So of course with water it's going to be a little bit heavier, but I think it's about 3 pounds. What would you think? Do you want to lift this? Here's the older version. They're the same weight. You're a good guesser on weight. What do you think?
Yeah, maybe 1.5 pounds, 2. It's not that much.
2 pounds?
2 pounds maybe.
Okay. Now, this is your favorite iron too.
Oh, I love that iron.
He's been ironing his clothes since you were how old? He irons his jeans, his sweatpants, and he was ironing his dollar bills when you were a teenager. Oh, so you've been using the iron all your life. So he tried mine that was in my sewing room, and then all of a sudden it started disappearing. So I bought him his own. I bought him his own Velocity. So it's great, not just for the quilters, great for everything. All right, I have a couple of new. I wanted to show you first. I forgot to show you when I was talking about the jewel quilt. Of course, the jewel quilt the pattern is not out yet. It's going to be in my new book that's coming out later this summer. And yes, exciting news. It's in the testing process now. So, by the way, if you are really detail oriented and pay attention to instructions and like to sew and you can do it fast, I am looking for a few more testers. So email me if you're interested. But I only need like 5 or 6. So, and it's something that has to happen in a very short period of time. So, like I said, I'm looking for a few more. This quilt was made out of Duality Fusion, which is 6 kind of tone on tone whites, but still with a print on it. It's not white on white, and then blacks with the same print. So it's just black and white. It's hard to see the whites in the lighting, but they are really great. You can kind of see the prints here. So beautiful, beautiful bundle. Okay, let's start with something super fun. So this is Halloween. We have a brand new Halloween line in, a new one we have not had before. So this one is it's from Kaufman. And it's one of those unique Halloween lines, not classic Halloween colors. We're talking about pinks and really fun, cool prints. So I'm going to start with this. It's called Boodacious. So this is one of the main prints. It has a little bit of sparkle in it, so just a tiny bit of glitter, actually. But I've been rubbing on it, and it does not come off. So it's not one of those glitter fabrics that everything becomes glitter. And so love this print. Just really fun, girly with the pink. So we have the ghosts here in the pink color. And then we have some ghosts and owls in the light pink. And the owls the wings have a little bit of that glitter and the stars. And then we have this small print, and we're getting a little bit into the purples. So the ghost with some moons and stars, but they're all really fun prints. Going into the more darker, so I love this ombre effect. So dark purple with that pinkish tone in there too. So then we have the ghost in the deep dark purple. We have these are so kind of abstract, so they're little ghosts and just eyes and a mouth, but they could just be a print with abstract print. Then we have in the light gray that same all over print with the little flowers with the orange centers, and then we have that ombre print again in the gold, so in the orange into the gold. And so it's so cute. I cannot wait to make something out of this. We have the ghosts in the orange. Same print, a little bit darker orange. I love that there's a hue difference here between the golds. And then we have the last print, which is the white with the ghosts on it. This one we also carry in 1 yards. So we have those in 1 yard, so you can get more of that. I'm going to use this as a background for something, or like an accent. So it'll be perfect to get a little bit more for this. And then I did a fabric pull with this one, just a little bit more of the same colors. I did the darker orange is the dimples in the Sinopia color, and then Jot Dot orange for the lighter hues. For the blacks, I did this sugar in the black. I love the sugar line. And then the spider webs in black. This has a little bit of silver metallic, and it really goes well with that just tiny bit of glitter in here. For the plum, I did thatched plum for that plum color, and then kind of different shades of that into the pink. So Dash Flow Pansy for that lavender that's kind of here and in this print as well. And then I had to have a hot pink, the Dot Matrix and the Azalea, perfect tone here. And then in between, I chose the Jack's Berry because it kind of bridges the line between these two, and they kind of look really well together, the gradient that goes on here. For another option for background, the other spider web from Bad to the Bone. This is also from Bad to the Bone. That would work well. And then I found a stripe that would be awesome. So the diagonal stripe and the perky pink. How cool is this? So this is Boodacious. That's a fun word. That could be your word of the day.
I love Boodacious.
Yeah, Boodacious. Love, love, love. Of course, these are all on the blog already with links to the fabric pull if you wanted to check it out. And just a little FYI, we didn't get a whole lot of this line, so just a little letting you know. PSA. All right, we have another brand new line that is a smaller bundle. It's only 8 pieces, and this one is so cool. It's very modern. It's called Brushy, also from Kaufman, but it's very, so we have neutrals and grays and then blacks with just a little bit of metallic gold. So this has the texture or the textured look of a linen, but it's not. It's a print. So I know the color is acting weird. Can't really see the gray. So there's a gray. Sometimes when we start with lighter colors, the cameras go nuts, and we're trying to fix it. So here's another print. Just this one does not have any metallic in it, but it's little brush strokes. And the third neutral has little tiny brush strokes with a gold and black, and I just love this. I think this would look really great, for example, in our Spring Fling table runner, for example. Look really good on a modern table. So here's the metallic gold, and this one going into a little bit of gray. So a little bit of bluish gray here. And I love that there's a gradient in color too, a little bit into the darker. So here we see the large brush strokes texture. We have 2 blacks. We have the larger one that's kind of like petals, and then this one that has, like you brushed on a black background with a brush that had just a little bit left of that natural linen color. So this is Brushy, and I did do a pull with it just to, if you wanted to make a bigger quilt, because this is only an 8-piece bundle, and some really cool prints that would work well. The Whispers in the metallic has gold kind of jacks on it, and then the Astra in the Milky Way color is the perfect color to go with these. And then as far as the gray tones, I love the speckled metallic and the Dove because it already has a little bit of a metallic, and then the Grunch and the Smoke, and To the Sea Ocean. I know this is almost a blue, but it's so much gray in it, so it really goes well here. And then a couple of blacks, the Deco Stitch, Stellar, and then the Spotted Celestial and the Onyx. So that is Brushy, Brushy, Brushy. There's one of these staying here for sure. I love these prints. I think they're really cool. I think a table runner for my dining room would be really nice. in this. Really nice. Dressy, but not too dressy. All right, makes sense. Any questions on any of these? Do you have any questions popping up? Yeah, Yolanda, she was saying that the colors are totally washed out. We are working on fixing this camera. This just happened a couple of shows ago. It just started really acting up when we have light fabric. So we're working on it. Hopefully you can get it fixed before our next show. So do you have a live winner, Mr.? Or Andrea is the one in charge, kind of, sort of. Yeah. Mr. HP is just looking over her shoulder and drinking his cocktail, I think. All right, Mary Pankanen. Congratulations, Mary. You have won a $25 gift card. And to claim it, just send us an email to help@gequiltdesigns.com, and we will get you that gift card so you can go shopping. Yay! All right, so I know this was a short show today. Holiday weekend, happy Memorial Day, and enjoy it. And we are going to finish it off. There's a little change in our regular schedule because of Mr. HP's rehearsal schedule. We're going to push our show back this Tuesday to 8 p.m. So an hour later, everybody, we will send a reminder in the newsletter and on Facebook and everything. But we will be live on Tuesday, May 31st at 8 p.m. 8 p.m., okay? And then Happy Friday show next week. That's June 3rd, and we'll be live probably at 3. We might change that time. It all depends on his schedule. So we will see. But hopefully we'll be able to be at the right time, at our normal time. But we will see. So that's it for us.
That's it.
Is any more... everybody ready for Bargello shots?
Bargello shots.
All right, that's where it is. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. We will see you next week. And I got a great tip for you coming up on Tuesday. So bye, everybody.